Good morning students. Today I am going to show you how to create a table in Microsoft Word and how to modify that table. Okay, so let's start. First you open Microsoft Word and then click on Insert. This is the Insert button. Click on Insert. Then in Insert tab there is an option Table. Click on it. After clicking on table, this menu will appear in front of you. So here it is written insert table and some boxes are there. This is the number of columns. So these are the columns. So as you can see, as I am dragging the mouse over here, the number of rows are creating in the Microsoft Word panel. And if I go to the column portion, the columns are automatically generated. Over here you can create 10 column and 8 rows. Okay, but if you want more than that, then you cannot use this tab. Okay, so I am suggesting you to use insert table option. This is the insert table option. Just click on it. So now you can see in this menu there are two options, number of columns and number of rows. That means you can specify your number of columns and number of rows over here as per our requirement. Because by default the value is 5 and 2. That means if now I click on OK, so 5 columns and 2 rows will generate. But suppose I need more rows and columns, so just change the value. You click on it and use key backspace and number of column use. Suppose I have given 10 columns and let's say it is 8 rows. You can also use this upward and downward button to increase or decrease the number. If I click the upward button, as you can see, this is number 11, 12, 13, and if I again downward button, then the number will decrease. Same thing will happen in case of number of rows also. Okay, so suppose this is our requirement, number of column is 10 and number of row is 8. Now I am clicking on OK. So now our table has been created with 10 columns and 8 rows. Let's number the columns and row first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So this is our 10 column. You know that columns are the vertical part. So this is column 1, this is column 2, this is column 3, like this. So 10 columns. And rows are horizontal parts are known as row of a table. So this is one row, this is another row. So let's number the rows also. This is row 1 and row 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So this is the step how we can create a table. Now let's suppose that we have created 10 columns and 8 rows. Now by mistake we have done it. Suppose we need to create 11 column and 9 rows. So one column and one row is missing. So now how to modify it? You can do one thing, that you can delete the whole table and again you insert, but that is not a technical way. You just go to technically. So what you have to do? First you have to, suppose first I am coming to column, how to insert a new column. So for that you first have to decide where you are going to create the new column. Means suppose you can, this is 10th column and you can create the 11th column after 10th, or you can also do, or you can also create a column in between any two existing columns. Suppose 5 and 6, you can create a column in between 5 and 6 also. Even you can create a column before first column also. So first you decide where you want to create the new column. Suppose I am going to show you all the parts. Suppose I am going to create a column after 10th row. Okay, so that means 11th column will create after 10th. So first I click on 10th column, any cell in 10th column. You can create click any one of this cell, because our column will create after this column. So what you have to do, you just right click on this column in any cell. I am telling you, not necessary that you have to click on first cell or second cell. In any cell of this column, right click on it and you will find a option insert, and then as you can see in insert, two options for creating column. One is insert column to the left and insert column to the right. So this is an important thing which you need to understand, as we have click on the 10th column, so our next column will generate after 10, that means the right hand side of the 10th column. So we need to click insert column to the right, and if I click on the column to the left, then as I have clicked on 10th column, so our new column will generate to the left of 10th. So you need to click on right to the right, click on it, so you can see a new column is generated since I have clicked on insert column to the right. Okay, so now same manner, suppose we want to create another column in between 4 and 5. So click either 4 or 5, any one of the column. Click means right click and same option insert, and click on insert column and left, again the same option left, and another option is to the right. So as we have decided that we will insert a new column in between 4 and 5, so the new column you must click on to the right. So you can see this is the step how can you create a column. In any column you right click and go click on and follow the same step, a new column is going to generate one by one. And same thing in case of row also. Suppose I want to create a new row. New row means suppose 4 and 5th row, and I want to create a new row between 4 and 5. So remember, this is I am going to create a row, so you have to follow the row. I have to right click on this row, any one of this cell. So below this 4th row I want to create a new row, so right click on it and again same option insert, and this is for column and now I'm to row. So this is the option insert row above and below. Over here above and below, because rows are always horizontal. So if you click on above, then the new row will insert above the selected cell. As you can see, this is the selected cell and row will be created above, that means above 4th row. And if we click on below, then the new row will generate below the 4th cell. So as our requirement, we will click on below, so that the new row will generate between 4th and 5. Okay, I think you understood this point. So next part, how to delete a column or delete a cell. Okay, so to delete a column or delete a row, the process is almost same as you inserted. Suppose I want to delete this row. What you have to do, again in this row click any one of the cell in this row, right click and go to delete cells, click on delete cells. So in delete cells you will find this 4 option. So what we want to do, we want to delete this row, so you select the option delete entire row and click on OK. So as you see, the number of these rows has been deleted. Similarly, suppose I have to delete a column, then again select, this is our column, right click on this column in any cell and again same option delete cells, and this time I want to delete this column, so click on delete entire column and click on OK. So I think you have understood. So in this video I have shown you how to insert a table and its modification. Modification means how to insert a row, a column, or how to delete a row and column. Okay, so thank you very much. If you have computer at home, you can try this. Thank you.